Praise God for another beautiful day to play some chess. Hello everybody, I am sitting at 1099. I'm one win away from cracking 1100 Elo yet again. We're playing with the black pieces. We're playing against Spady 119X. I've got two chess tabs open. I'm gonna close one of them so we don't have doubling up happening. And we're gonna get started here. I'm gonna see if I'm able to make anything happen. I just ran a personal gauntlet against ChessBots. It was wacky, wild, insane. I don't know if there's any other words really to describe what I did. I started with Martin. I progressed my way all the way up to the maximum level Elo bot that I possibly could. It's going to be a video. It's going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to sharing that one with you guys. So yeah, I just did that. My brain is a little bit cooked. I will say, without any help, hints, anything like that, I actually played incredibly well against the Gotham chess bot, the Levy bot. I played it like, I don't know, high 80% against him, which I was quite happy with. I'm not gonna lie, pretty stoked to have been able to achieve that level of Elo. So that was pretty cool. That was pretty fun. Hopefully some of what I learned in that game is going to translate into this one. I was playing all the white pieces. I was trying to do the Italian opening for everything, but you know, that doesn't always work out the way that we wanted to. I feel like him pushing up here is okay because it's okay for him. Because if I take, he takes, I take, no, it's not good for him. So if he pushes this up very bad, he's probably just gonna want to castle right now. I think I'm okay with bringing my queen over, maybe even okay with something like this if I was able to get my light bishop on the B file. Not 100%. Oh, this is fascinating. He's just going to let me move my knight up if I wanted to, completely uncontested. He may bring this over. He's defending the D pawn heavily, but I don't actually care a lot about that D pawn right now. So we're just going to do this so that we also have a path to castling. Seems good. This is going to be a fork if I don't move one of these two pieces. However, this pawn is also just hanging. From what I can tell, just a hanging pawn. And if I take this and he pushes up and I take and he takes, ooh, this is interesting. If I take and he pushes up, I don't have to take. If I take, yeah, I think this is fine. Because if he pushes up, I actually don't have to take. I could just move my knight somewhere else. So we're gonna take this free pawn. That seems pretty good to me. No reason not to take something that is given to you for free if there are no immediate, terrible, horrible mistakes being made. And from what I can see, there are no terrible, immediate, horrible mistakes being made in taking that free pawn. If he pushes up here, we're just gonna keep the knight alive. And that's exactly what happens. So I could jump over here, threatening his light bishop. If he decides to take, I can take. This pawn is then here. I can take it, keeping some center over the influence, some central influence over the board. I don't hate this now that I am a head-on material. If he decides to come over here, I will just defend. So I like it. If he decides to take, I'm just going to take. I'm gonna pre-move this because it's the only thing that makes sense to do. Guys, it is time for the verse of the day today, and today's verse comes from Proverbs chapter 13, verse 11, and it says, "Dishonest money dwindles away, but whoever gathers money little by little makes it grow." I have had my fair share of money troubles as a young man. That being said, it is so true that gathering money little by little, it grows. It is incredible if you just cut down on little things. It doesn't mean you gotta live completely, you know, penny pinching on every decision you ever make, at least not for myself. But if you gather little by little, it does grow. I'm seeing it happen in my own life. I am very fortunate to be in the position that I'm in with my jobs and with my wife being able to stay at home and take care of our kids. But overall, this verse rings true for me in my life. I saw dishonest money dwindle away in my life, and now as I gather it little by little, I am seeing it grow. So I hope this verse brings you encouragement as it did me. I hope it reflects in your personal life as it did for me as well. And with that being said, let's jump jump back into the chess match. Even though pre-moving is sometimes bad, I feel like if there are exchanges or trades that are going to be made, pre-moves can actually be good because they will end up saving you time if your opponent is like, I'm going to take this and I don't know what's going to happen after, which is why a lot of the times when I'm trying to calculate stuff, I like to calculate at least like take. Because if I know that there's going to be some sort of a take happening, that feels pretty good to be aware of that. Okay, I can take this. However, if I do, we've got two attackers here. If I jump back and he takes, I could take here. I could also do something like this. Taking just does not make any sense right now. Castling, I think, does make a lot of sense. Unless I did something like this, in which case we can put the king into check and wreck his structure in exchange for a pawn if he takes here. So if I move the queen over, and then yeah, if he decides to attack me, I can just take with the knight, and then he can't take back. So I really like this idea right now. We still have castling. Castling's on the table. It's not going away anytime soon. We've got it. This is defended 3 times. So if he decides to push up for whatever ungodly reason, we will just take another free pawn. I'd probably honestly just take with the bishop, because if he takes here, I could take with the knight, threatening the light bishop. But now we could win another pawn, threatening the king. And if he decides to push up here, we are not going to take this, but it's a thought, it's a possibility, right? Like we had that in our back pocket, and now we can castle. And castling seems perfectly fine and okay. Didn't make any mistakes, but that's good. And we can attack this now. And we will actually have 1, 2. If we take, we would have 1, 2 attackers over here. This seems pretty good. Seems pretty good even if he was to take, actually. Except for the fact that this happens, which I don't love. Okay, so he gets his queen over here. He's targeting my knight that's not moved yet. I don't mind the idea of taking, threatening the bishop. He's gonna take back. I don't like that, actually. I like the idea of threatening the bishop over here, forcing him to move here, 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 or here. I like this, because if he takes here, I will just take back. If he takes, I will get my queen on this file, building a little bit of a battery. That seems pretty good. That is what we were expecting. He runs away. I could push up. That doesn't help me out even a little bit, but this pawn is now hanging, and that does seem pretty good. Now he is looking at this, and I don't love that. I don't love that he's looking at that. So I almost want to put the knight over here so that if he takes, I get to take, and if he takes, I've got my light bishop behind it. That does seem pretty good. That means we probably do not end up taking this pawn. If he takes the pawn, we're gonna go, I think, with this pawn. If he takes the pawn, we take with the F pawn. That makes a lot of sense to me. This pawn could potentially become hanging. We should probably reinforce it with the B pawn. Okay, what are you attacking here? You're attacking a bunch of stuff, but I can attack your queen. If you do this, I can't do anything there. If I take, he could take, he threatens my queen. If he does this, I can just open this up. That's okay. I feel like I should honestly just do something like this and then bring this light bishop over. I want to support this isolated pawn, and I don't really see where any of the major threats are right now. Like, this doesn't mean anything to me. This doesn't mean anything to me. This, if he does this, I just take this. If he does this, I just take. If he goes here, I just take. If he goes here, I'll still just take. I don't love what's happening to my pawn structure, but I'm happy to still be ahead by a pawn and not giving away anything for free as far as I can tell right now, also with a little bit of a time advantage. Because now I can do this, and if he does this, he just loses. And if I do this and he does this, I just take it. So I actually like this quite a bit. I do like this quite a bit. I don't see, again, any immediate threats. We've got 2 defenders of this pawn now. I could always move my queen up, not defending the bishop, but the bishop's not under attack right now. We've also got this to this to this. Ooh, this is interesting. Okay, I see you. I can just attack you again. This is defended. This is defended. This will attack you. You can't stay over here. I don't see a reason not to do this. If you do this, I'll do this. And we are staying ahead on time. Also feels pretty good. By the way, guys, if you enjoy chess, if you like the content, if you like the vibe here in the videos, definitely check out the Discord server. I would love and appreciate if you guys dropped into there, trying to build a little bit of a community down there. And it's lots of fun. I share some, I guess, a little bit more personal stuff. I try to chat with people. It's a small server right now. Would love to get it to kind of build and grow. And eventually, one day when it does do that, we will be straight vibing together. It will be a great time. Okay, this attacks this. This doesn't do anything. This to then this is pretty good because he has to move back. The only spot he can move after that is back. I want to move just a little bit quicker. Again, I don't see... Oh, this is just a pawn that he took. Okay. This is a pawn that he took, put it into check, but I can just take. Oh, I see. If I take, he gets a fork. If I take, he gets a fork on my queen and my rook. If I move over, he can't do anything here. He could put me into check. I could take, then he's gonna take, then I can take. I think I have to move over. Because if I take, I give him a fork. That seems very not good. This to this. What if I try to get my queen on this diagonal? This, I'm just gonna do this. And if this, I have to take here. I'd really like to try to get my queen on this diagonal because that becomes checkmate. That does become check and mate, something like that. I'm happy that we did not give him the satisfaction of forking me. That's very good. Feels pretty all right. This is where I want to be. Give me the C6 square so that I can see this diagonal. All right, we do have to take this back. If he decides to go here, now I can take this. Like, what can he do with this? He could go here, and then I just take with the pawn. If he goes here, I just take. If he goes here, I just take. I feel like I'm gonna do this. Where is the potential checkmate? He can't go here. He can't go here. He can't go here. He could go up here. If he goes up here, what happens? He goes up here. Is that the mate? That's the potential checkmate, isn't it? But if I do this, I have this. And if I do this and he does this, I could just do this. Or if I do this and he does this, I do this. I'm just gonna take this because that's gonna keep me alive. He comes up here. He probably takes back. Yes, he does. Yes, he does indeed take back. We don't want to lose this bishop for anything, or for like nothing, I guess would be the right way to say that. This, if he takes the bishop, does just give me mate, which is also pretty good. This, for him to take, gives me this. I'm ahead. Let's do this and just see if he sees it. We've given him quite a bit of time. I'm curious if he'll just think that this is hanging and be like, thank you so much for the bishop. I don't imagine. This guy's been very good. Spadey. Mr. Spadey has been an admirable opponent. I'm just not sure if he's going to see it or not. He might move this up. If he does, then we still get to keep the bishop alive. Honestly, probably get this rook involved. Rook involved also seems pretty good. This is like not great if I just leave it to hang. But if he does take it, I win the game. So that's kind of the idea, is like, I'm just going to ignore you and hope that you're like, wow, it looks delicious, but he hasn't taken it yet. I don't think he's gonna take it. He's trying to figure out in his brain how to make some sort of check happen, I imagine, which I really only see this. And then I do get to move over. Yeah, right. So that makes sense. I could also attack the queen here, but I don't love that. I do like this because again, he can't put me in a check. He has no light bishop. He's got nothing. He's stopping the checkmate from happening now. But we have other options here still. We do have other options. Like I can now take this, and if he takes, I just get his rook. If I take this and he doesn't take, then I don't even know what other things could happen. Does that make sense? Should I just take this? And if he takes, I get that. And then I can put him into check over here, and that would actually be not quite mate, but it'd be pretty flippin' close. Because now I get to take this. And this is actually even better. This is, okay, so I'm just gonna do, well, what is your plan here, sir? I'm confused. If I move here, you can't put me into check. You could do this, you can't do that or this. I'm just gonna move over here, I think. This is still checkmate. Minute and 38 left. We got a free rook. We're ahead on material. We're behind on time. I don't see how he can do anything horrible, but I also don't know what the next moves are possibly going to be. I'm trying to limit the ability of these two pieces to interact with anything on the board, and so far it's been good. He can keep putting me into check, but my bishops are just too powerful. My rook is on the back, not allowing the back to have anything crazy happen. Okay, this is quite good, I feel like. Let's just do it. That is quite good. Now I could put him into check with this. Okay, also seems pretty good. And then I can put him into check here. He could move down, I guess, but I could do this. He can't move down. If he moves down here, I do this. Oh, we're close, boys. Oh, we are close. Okay, he does that. That does mean that I can do this. He might move up. I'm gonna do this. His bishop is completely locked in, which means his rook is completely locked in, which means it's very difficult for his queen to do anything by itself. I can just move up. If you want to take this, you can, but I'm just going to take it. You could do this. You could do this, but I'll just take you here. Minute 27. We need to get the time a little bit closer. I'm very stressed now, all of a sudden. I didn't think I was going to get this stressed, but here I am stressing out. I know I'm in a winning position. These are just like, there's nothing. There's literally 8 points not doing anything on this side of the board. And his queen is doing nothing. I'm ahead on time now. I'm ahead on time. I need to not blunder anything and I will be good. I need to not blunder anything and I will hit 1100 again. I am going to do it. I'm giving myself positive affirmation. You can do it. You can do it. You are good enough. You are enough. You will be able to achieve your goal. You will be able to ascend to the level that you previously have been. You are going to be able to do it with less than 20 seconds left. You will overcome Spady119X and achieve 1100 Elo. He sacrifices the queen. He runs away. I'm just gonna do this, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna do this. We're netting him. We're putting him into a little net. Okay, this, he can do this. If I do this, he still has moves. If I stalemate in this, I would actually cry. This is a check. He can move down still. Okay. This is a check. He can't move here. He can move down here, or he can move down here. Okay. Now we're going to go over here and I can reveal. Oh, I can't reveal check here yet, but I'm going to go down here. 4 seconds left. Now I can do this, and I believe he can move down here still, taking. And now I can do this, and he moves up, and I would have been able to checkmate him, but I didn't need it because he ran out of time. I'm at 1107 Elo again. I cracked it. Woo! I played at a 71% accuracy. Mr. Spady played at a 65% accuracy. Very book opening, as we would expect from what I have gleaned from the French defense so far. All of this looking very good, okay? The queen coming out, not the best in the entire world. I did know that I probably should have been castling a little bit earlier. After he castles, I'm actually supposed to take, letting him get his knight into a better position. This wasn't as good. It created a passed pawn. That's what we should have done. We should have created a passed pawn here instead. That's fair. That makes a lot of sense. These are all okay, good, even great moves. Allowed the opponent to win material through a fork. Oh, he had that before. Oh, he had that before and he just never did it. To capture a pawn and win the material in the following trades. Oh, we went blunder for blunder. Blunder for blunder. My opponent did not capitalize, and I actually also didn't really capitalize. The mid game here was just an absolute tragedy. This is just crazy. Okay, this wasn't great. Oh, I had an opportunity to force eventual checkmate because this to this to this, and the game is over. Oh, because I covered this off. Well, I just gave myself a bunch of stress for no reason. Okay, very cool. Well, after this though, we did play great. We played mostly the best moves, just eventually trying to force ourselves into the checkmate. A couple mistakes here and there, but overall, we were good. The only spot from here is for the king to move up, and I was one move away from checkmate, but I will take a win on time any day of the week. It feels good to be back, boys. Elo is just a number, but I'm happy that my number is back in the 1100s. I love and appreciate you guys for the support that you've been showing on the videos. Thank you so much for watching this one. Hope God blesses you in the rest of your day today, and I'll see you in tomorrow's upload. Peace.